Uh-oh. Ah, great. I set up everything right there. There we go. I set everything up right, and then the PNG tuber just never clicks in. But hello, welcome into the Haven. It's been quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm gonna actually look how much it's been, but I'm gonna think like 2-3 weeks since last streaming anything. Please tell me it hasn't been a month. Please tell me. Please. Oh, it was a month ago. My bad. I did not. I went on a little bit of a vacation, got really busy. And after my vacation, why I've been a little bit out of it is I was attempting to get a new job, kind of had one for a little bit, and then realized I don't think I'm meant to go further in the field of food service because it overwhelms me quite a bit, and kind of just learned a lesson, but learned more about what I can handle. So, in end, a good experience, and glad I didn't put any 2 weeks in of sorts for ending my other job. So, the search still continues, but I think it'll probably end up still being a bit. So, I've been trying to focus more on coding course stuff. So, I've been a little bit of doing that, got some really heavy hours this week, and I've pulled a few doubles, so I've been very tired. And staying up late talking to people and been very tired, which is why I didn't do yesterday's stream. I was so butt tired. I slept way better tonight. Way better as still in like close to 2 a.m. But that's still better in the end. Yeah, I'm glad to be back, for sure. It's been a while and I've been really itching to get back to streaming. I just hadn't really had the time yet. But today we will be tackling Genshin because oh my god, spoilers almost all over the frickin' internet for Nod Krai. And I've heard it's really huge, so we're gonna try and tackle at least a good chunk of stuff today. I don't think we'll get through all of Nod Krai quest, but we'll get a decent way. And I think tomorrow I have an art stream planned, and I already have an idea of what to draw. I think I might try out one of my mics, my new mic. It's not really new, but it's a better mic. Because I'm a little, when I hear myself in recordings, I'm a little sick of the quality of this mic. It definitely sounds like a gamer mic, alright. But I have actual like good ones. It's just I can't do it with Genshin or with Halo, only because it takes up the same USB port. So let me get us over here and get Genshin right up. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Nod Krai, and I know it is super frickin' long, just for the first quest. I also really need primos, so this is a very good opportunity that we're lining this all up. Nahida's on the banner right now. I really want her. I do not care about the new character. I really want Nahida. I've been wanting her for ages. And I have 40 pity right now. Oh yeah, I was on my own at night, tackling the hangout events that I still had left, and I still have Lynette's left, just to grab some primos, especially since they're not going to be doing those again. Which is sad. I did really like the hangout events, but they don't see it as worthwhile because less than 10% of, I think it was less than 10% of players would actually complete them. So, alright, and we're going to enable focus mode on this, just to make sure I don't stumble into anything else that I'm not aware I opened. Because that keeps happening with stuff. Hello, welcome on in. I miss playing Genshin Story. I'm so glad to be streaming because then I get to stream this. And I think the first Nod Krai quest is supposed to be like 8 to 12 hours in total. I don't know if it's this one or it's supposed to be the next patch is supposed to be that long. Start off and oh well, I guess we do have to get our way over there. I might see this week, since I don't know how hour heavy I am at work, about finding a way to set up things so I can actually permanently switch mics. It's only because I need to be able to charge them, and I need a free USB port to actually plug in the receiver. Because it's way better quality than this one, I'll tell you that. Like, people notice it when I switch on, like a Discord call with friends. So the quality's, like, way better. And I would love to upgrade the mic setup. Ooh, okay, there we go. We're already in it. Volume a bit. I know it gets...
Hey, Ineffa. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Man, I miss her. It's been like so long since I've actually like seen Ineffa. I like her. Alright, let's get the show on the railroad? Okay.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Like almost upon. Isn't that just how we roll? When we're not being tailed by Star Fontaine reporters, that is.
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you? No chance.
Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the preparations.
We're not allowed to escape. I mean, hey, at least it's a party on the way out.
And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
Caught red-handed again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nod Krai. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
So it was you.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours?
I mean, we probably should. We have so many, like, we do so much for each nation, like, even just for them to, like, pay us back in a way, you know. A little party is not a bad idea.
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Ineffa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you, Ineffa?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
You can I mean, I guess I don't know what her metal's made out of for massaging a robot, but... Sure.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
Oh, please don't ruin the damn party, guy. Guess you get a good party. And I think I actually need to turn down my own volume. That should be good.
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected.
It's gonna be Sandrone.
About time I
Yes!
met this variable in person.
Damn, I didn't think we met her that soon. Or like, I've seen we kind of do.
You know,
I have been spoiled a
every
little
time
bit,
we head to a
but-
new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun.
Wait, we don't get to see the
This
party?
time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Nod Krai. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you?
When I- oh,
That actually
Why
kind
is
of
it
makes sense.
why is it
What
skipping
about
my
you, Ineffa?
dialogue?
Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way round. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Nod Krai?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Nod Krai.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh, wow!
Paimon, traveler. Welcome to Nod Krai.
Oh. This gives me like Raft vibes, like the game Raft. We get a peek at some of the newer characters too.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead. That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Nod Krai.
Okay, now it's not autoplaying my stuff. I wasn't actually autoplaying all of that dialogue. I wonder if like I accidentally like I shouldn't have hit anything in the settings. I don't know. Maybe one of my buttons got messed up or something. But that was quick. Yeah, this gives me like the vibes of like Craft and specifically one of the islands where it's like made up of a bunch of cargo containers. Kind of miss that game. Mostly just because it was kind of relaxing. You know, once you actually get into the groove of it, and you're not dying a bunch. But it looks pretty neat so far. I'm surprised we actually get to see Flynn's. Probably gonna say her name wrong. Larma? I don't think there's an R in it. And then Snake Lady, but I don't remember her name. I think it starts with an N. I've seen her around. She looks very pretty. But I'm not entirely sure of her name yet. But I'm surprised. I thought we'd actually not see them quite yet. It's really...
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties.
Of course she thinks about food.
Huh? Is something up, traveler?
Paimon,
He speaks! He speaks! Fuck yeah!
this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Shit, he's talking again. Oh my god! Let's go! It's a win for the Aether fans!
Huh?
And also, yeah, huh?
Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh, welcome on in. Sorry, I've missed a few messages. Apparently my OBS is being weird again. And he talks a lot. Oh my god, let's go. I love Aether talking. I really like his voice, and I'm glad they've been, ever since Sumeru, at least I've noticed, like, they've been really building on, like, actually starting to use his voice, besides, you know, in Natlan for different issues, though. I think I heard they went back and actually started filling in those lines, so...
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
So I'm wondering how he got all the way from Nod Krai all the way to starting in Mondstadt, because that's a big frickin' distance.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Nod Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
A bit like phlogiston.
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea.
Oh, and yeah, Natlan and I think Fontaine should be kind of close to Nod Krai, so that actually ties in.
Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Nod Krai. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I stepped foot into that.
Wait, traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach.
Nod Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain?
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Nod Krai surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Ineffa.
We can find our spaceship. Maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Teyvat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Nod Krai, here we come!
One thing I'm very curious about is like when we get the opening cutscene for Genshin as a whole, you're not in a spaceship, you're flying around with your sibling and then face Asmodee. There's no spaceship involved. Unless maybe it's like we landed in Nod Krai and we're doing something else and we happen to still like have our wings and fly and everything and we then meet Asmodee that way. Separate from the spaceship. I'm just wondering how the timeline works out for that. I'm sure it gets explained. What's this? I saw some... Oh, that's a new mechanic. Okay, I'll have to look at that. I'm sure it'll be for like puzzles and stuff to, you know, get simple little chests. Is that a moon? Oh, that's neat. I love the visuals already.
It just occurred to Paimon. If we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nod Krai, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
They landed in Nod Krai, then went to leave using their wings, in which the opening scene happened. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Yeah, that would definitely make sense from a timeline standpoint too. And I haven't mentioned it yet, but Paimon's new voice is really starting to like grow on me. I do appreciate this more because it's back on like the more kind of sweeter side where she starts out in Mondstadt kind of area instead of getting super squeaky. I'm still getting used to it, but I do appreciate it being more toned down. So then it's not like really hard to hear Paimon and like want to just skip through her dialogue. I didn't skip through her dialogue, but temptation, you know?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
That's a big line of people there too.
Huh? What in Teyvat is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Nod Krai.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the kuhanki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
Oh, so it's just regular Sealy functions, but I guess less angels of dead people and more familiars.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Nod Krai lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Yeah.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
I mean, hey, maybe she'll lead us right to the Adventurers Guild. I kind of like it. Almost gives me. It's kind of reminding me of a Pokemon that I can't think of, just because of it's almost like blonde hair, looking kind of like bunny ears. Oh, well that's something.
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
Well, hey, they're heralds of good fortune. Kind of skimming it with my eyes. Montane researchers. Sugar sculptures. Got some interesting stuff here.
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see, pretty much everything.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes. Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Ineffa's gonna put her out of a job?
Well, I mean, this is an area where my mom probably doesn't know as much as Ineffa does. This is Ineffa's home.
More speed.
Oh, there's like the big travel hub part in the trailer. Oh, and I'm grabbing this. Quest can wait a sec, I need the waypoint. We'll need to then find one of the bigger statues soon, too. Correction. Need to go higher. All the way up there. Okay, how do I do that? You know what, maybe I'll just climb something. That'll be, the easiest way to probably do this without trying to find actual stairs. Or maybe not actually. Hold up. This might have been a poorly planned approach. No, I got her out. There we go. Oh, we need to get that picture too.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nod Krai as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Nod Krai's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nod Krai. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day...
Oh, I wonder if that relates to Flint.
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nod Krai, and for a time it was left desolate.
Oh.
Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nod Krai. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a lawless paradise. Which, yeah, it's a big travel hub. So it kind of correlates with, like, it's just more, this is the function of a travel hub. I know there's probably more to Nod Krai, but that's a little bit more what it's advertised to be, so. And if they don't, they have, like, the moon goddesses, you know, they probably don't touch too much on all the adventure travel aspects.
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
Yeah, they have a lot of really tall buildings here.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold, but according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The Wild Hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nod Krai?
Does it pose a great threat to the people living here?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer, but the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Oh, when you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed.
Yeah, it'll be nice when we actually meet her. Because she sounds like a freaking genius.
Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early.
Have faith in the people of Mondstadt, Paimon. As far as they're concerned, any o'clock is bar o'clock. That is so true. That is such a swipe at Mondstadt people, but it's kinda true.
You're right about that.
This place definitely looks very nice though. I'm very curious to see what the outside of Nasha Town looks like. Total direction. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't say. It's kind of... Okay. I think I kind of see where I need to go.
More speed.
I think it was more down. Yep. I remember the big arrow. Unless I'm... Oh, yep, there we go. My bad.
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right? Let's see. Varka? Varka!
I don't see him
matches
anywhere.
identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
And it looks like they have a lower level in the bar, so he could be there too.
Huh? Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Ineffa.
This bar looks very cozy.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
No, she's probably fetching Varka.
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natlan, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left. gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet.
Fair enough. And I heard about them like updating the NPCs in Nod Krai versus the rest of Genshin, and I will say it does look like they did like add some more detail, like even just like more defined lines. I feel like they do definitely look a bit better. Gives Nod Krai that special touch.
I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Oh god.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Yep, that's how Mondstadters do it. Do you know where he is now?
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinyarvi. That's quite far from here.
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Nod Krai. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Typical Mondstadter, coming and going just like the wind. Do you think he needs our help?
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Damn, he's really treating us special, but I guess this is our first time meeting him, and, you know, we've done so much for Mondstadt and literally, like, every other nation, so I guess it's nice to be treated special by the Grand Master and, you know, finally meet him.
Whoa! It's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Why is that your comparison?
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance?
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
My mom just doesn't want to lose her job.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
I love how they're like, oh, go put your luggage down. We got a big bag of artifacts and food and whatever else I have crammed in there, but I mean... Yeah, that's a nice one.
So noisy here. Back in my
Ooh, it's got a whole kitchenette and everything. This has got to be one of the fanciest guest rooms we've actually had. It's kind of like a real hotel room.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh?
Damn, this is one big room too.
But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town.
Don't diss the room. The room looks neat and it's the biggest room we've had. Be appreciative. A town built amongst ruins, forsaken in the wake of a calamity.
You mean it's got something to do with Nod Krai's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity?
She's just happy she has food. She doesn't care about the lore anymore. She just wants all the food in the room.
Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
What's his voice like? I'm so curious.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
I like his voice. It suits him.
Wait a sec. Are
Oh,
you
his hair's
staying
long.
in the room next to ours?
I didn't know. I knew his hair was of the like longer, and I'm glad it doesn't have the split, like the split hair curse. But damn, it's long. His outfit looks so cool. He looks like one of my favorite Pokemon. Freaking love Chandelure, and he reminds me a lot of that like same color palette.
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
That's exactly what I'll be doing. I'm really bad at pronouncing names sometimes.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Nod Krai today.
Hello.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business.
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a ratnik of Nod Krai, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
There's something off about that lantern.
Burial grounds?
Yeah, he's one of the lantern people that we were like just talking about.
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
Eh?
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, he has one of the special Nod Krai visions too.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Imon's such a scaredy cat. But he also is making it sound like he's a ghost too.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
He's cool. I really hope one of my I don't think I'm gonna get him.
Ugh,
I hope one of my friends do.
jeez, what a weirdo.
I do really like his voice. His voice is a good pick for his character. I do really enjoy it. Sadly, I don't think I'll be able to pull for him at all because I have Nahida to tackle, and then I think Durin's pretty close too. And oh my god, I need to hunt for Primos.
Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
Did you notice anything strange about his lantern?
His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken?
Like there was something inside.
Yes, you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing. Guess that'll be by the graveside.
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
Alright, now time to leave and I guess buy some time while we wait for
More
Varka to
space.
show up. You know, if and when he comes back from his adventure tonight. Tonight in game. What's with the... That was random. I wonder what that moon symbol is, because I know there's different ones. Like, I've tried out the new character, and there's different symbols for the moon stuff. That I'm not too sure which differences mean.
Paimon almost forgot something super important.
Spit it out then.
Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Must have left that craving by the graveside.
And now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Now we'll get it on the way back before we sleep or something.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
I like her gentle voice.
Huh?
Good voices!
on
Good
over
voices
there?
all around. Looks like they're handing out food.
Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice. Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Paimon, they can take one glance at us and tell just by the clothing we wear that we're not from here.
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am.
Her voice is so good for her character, like, even without knowing her personality, like, it's just like a very gentle and like something you'd expect from like an elf or a druid kind of a voice. It very much suits her aesthetic and the type of character I'm guessing she is. They have some really good voices so far.
I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the Traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
You have our sincere gratitude.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts.
Still works. Here we go. It is a very artistic plate of fruit.
As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nod Krai, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh, look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frostmoon scions. Got enough for us too?
Oh, come on.
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
So, a low-key threat, but honestly, if they've been doing bad things to their statues, yeah, they kind of deserve it. I'm surprised Nod Krai and Shishaniah would kind of have a bad rep with each other, just because they're like on border regions with each other.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, they already know us. Oh yeah. Do you want us to kick your butt, huh? For being mean to people? We can kick your butt in public. I mean, I don't think we mind.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Me.
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nod Krai with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Old grudges die hard.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
Oh, I'm sure of it. And otherwise, you know, we've turned some Fatui harbingers to our side, or I guess the playable side, so, you know. Yeah, they're probably not too happy about that either. Losing members to us.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
Eh? What? Why think me?
Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help.
Oh, absolutely.
Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frostmoon Enclave, the place we call our home.
Thank you for your kind invitation. We'll swing by when we get a chance.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Ineffa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
Why don't we follow the map and the travel guide?
Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Okay, Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind!
Why did she just switch to that? What the... Okay, you do you, Paimon, but that was such a random switch.
This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too.
I need to make my condensed resin for today. For artifacts.
This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnici Prolicha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance.
I wonder if the little ring around it is to catch people who try to fall. And I wonder how the heck we actually get up there. It looks... It's like the pink stuff, some sort of elevator? We'll have to figure that out.
That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, ah! That must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Ineffa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
Still not quite a Neffa level. Nah, I'll be nice to Paimon. You're the best, Paimon.
She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour guide in all of Tibet. Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside.
Yeah, definitely go tackle that. Always get that established first.
Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first?
As a matter of fact, one of the storefront signs caught my eye.
Where? Which one are you... Oh, now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh, better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
What suspicious looking pop? Okay, now I'm curious because I honestly don't entirely know what they're peeking towards. Well, let me see. Is this... Oh,
time to scout.
Okay, no, that doesn't catch people. We're gonna go wherever this way takes us, which looks like the Adventurers Guild first. Hello, miss.
Lucky us. The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again?
Yeah, it's not Catherine, alright. It's the maker of her.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
I love her design. There's so much cool detail. Even just looking at her back, like, I like her hair and her little, like, bonnet, the bow. She has, like, a great assortment of colors, and the blue just emphasizes her mechanic on her back. That is so... Please be playable!
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
Hi, Mon, you don't need to be so blunt.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
7th? Huh, I thought she was actually supposed to be a little higher, but I guess I don't remember the ranking. We have met quite a few of the high ones pretty recently with like Arlecchino, Dotere, and Capitano. So I guess it is a little due to meet some of the ones that are in the middle.
A Harbinger?
Please be playable. Please be playable. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I did forget Arlecchino's ranking. I knew she was up there, but kind of forgot. I need to like look at the list again. A more updated version. Why are you even here? And More importantly, will you be the one handing out commissions from here on out?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines?
I don't know, she gives us things to do, I guess somewhat obsessed. So all the Catherines were made by Marionette? Does that mean the Fatui have been watching our every move? I thought we honestly figured that out a while ago in Sumeru, but sure, if he says that, I mean sure, whatever. But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine's only ever helped us. Better just to stay alert going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will.
Man, she freaking hates us. Cool looking though. But yeah, she don't like us at all.
You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best.
Robot. I'm either thinking we're talking Ineffa, we're talking Sumeru with that Catherine, or we're talking Wanderer. I'm sure she'll explain in a second, but those are my guesses.
But we are in Nod Krai now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Said Capitano's first, Dotore's second. Oh, Dotore's second. Okay, I almost forgot if he was third or second. Alambina, which I'm trying to make sure I say her name right, is third. Alfino fourth. Puccinella is fifth. Sixth was Scaramouche, yeah. Syndrome seventh. 8 is Signora. Pantalone is ninth. Don't know who 10 is. Oh, yeah. Then 11 is Child. Tartaglia, yeah. I remember definitely Signora and Child being pretty low. Didn't know we actually didn't have them all figured out yet. But I think there was... Actually, I can't remember the guy's name. Isn't there Curio or something? But he didn't turn out to be the first one either, so actually I'm not too sure. And I think I remember which one Puccinella is. I think I do. Anyways, we'll continue getting threatened in a sec. Curio's director or Zero. Oh, okay, so he'd be Zero. Oh, okay. I didn't know they would do that. A director, though, also does make sense.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous?
Well, it's Fatui. We don't always meet friendly Fatui. Just happen to get lucky the past few times. Doesn't mean they're always great. And I just thought about it. Shneshnaya's like Russia, right? This is kind of reminding me of, you know, I'm quite sure it's ongoing. Like the Ukraine and Russia. If this is kind of like a weird semblance to it, I'm quite sure that war's still going on, but you definitely don't hear as much about it anymore. That's what had to be a few years at the least. It's still going. Anyways, we'll continue with Genshin. We'll continue with the fantasy world and not talk about the real world.
But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing.
That they've been keeping a very close eye on us indeed. Well, especially since Natlan and, you know, one of their biggest Fatui frickin' just, you know, kind of died, sacrificed himself. So, you know, we were expecting to meet one pretty soon, either in Natlan at the end or really at the beginning of here.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey, the real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Now that's a proper welcome.
How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
Oh, she has absolutely no clue what just happened.
Ad Astra.
I don't think I have anything to claim. Yeah. Alright, now I guess whatever that suspicious shop that they were talking about earlier, that I honestly don't know what they're entirely talking about, but, you know, I'm curious. We have a lot of characters to meet, so I'm sure we'll be meeting a good chunk of them. Is that Dory? What the? What? Actually, no, it makes sense she's here, actually.
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call. Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients.
Long time no see, Dory. Set up a branch all the way out here in Nod Krai now?
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Nod Krai like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
Yeah, no, you just want us for some really big sales here, huh? I was not expecting this to be the suspicious store. It has been ages since we've seen Dory. But I guess because she plays less of a lore importance and more like, yes, give her money and she'll give us a good deal for something else.
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Deal.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business.
Sure. Though, I mean, she has helped us out quite a bit, if I remember. It's just, you know, it costs a lot more to get her help.
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Nod Krai. A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Nod Krai, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too. We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends? My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this? What's that? Your hat? Information, of course. Information about Nod Krai, locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind.
It's not impenetrable if Mora gets it out of you. Now that you mention it, that is actually what we're after.
I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
Hold on, we haven't heard her price yet.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person. Forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Nod Krai, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Shit, 2 of them? Isn't there only 3? I remember seeing something before the actual Nod Krai quest came out, so it's not really spoilers, but like, you know, the Fatui wanted to take the power of the moon, and that Linny kind of hinted to it very early in his trailer for Fontaine stuff, because he's holding the moon in his hand and like, you know, clutching it, and then like people didn't really like get it then, but now that you look back at it, it's like, oh my god, we were hinted at this so long ago. It's so satisfying when a lot of things start tying together. But damn, I did not know they had 2. I thought they were still trying to even get 1.
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities.
I mean, we're adventurers. We don't stay in one place for long, so it's not honestly a smart move for us.
In that case, what would you like to know about?
Okay, so we have, what can you tell me about the Frostmoon Scions? Please tell me about the Light Keepers. Let's talk about the Fatui. Why do we need to know more about the Knights of... Oh, well, I guess because Varka's here and Knights of Favonius are with him. Would you know anything about a spaceship from the past? We're kind of hunting down this info. I'll do this first. I don't know if we get to ask them all.
What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor.
Alright, so I guess we get to ask all these, so I'll do them in order. What can you tell me about the Frostmoon Scions?
The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch, it's just... well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
Yeah, they're probably about to go at war of some sort. Like a mini war. But you know, one at the least. Please tell me about the Light Keepers.
Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nod Krai? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
I wish we could have a little more information that wasn't just so business influenced, but... I mean, we're still squeezing stuff. Did not know it was a volunteer organization, but... I guess it's for those to protect the memories and, you know, keep themes at bay. Let's talk about the Fatui.
Everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nod Krai of all places.
Because it's probably the most direct source you can get them from?
Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still.
Well, I'm sure we'll pay a visit to there. Tell me what you know about the Knights of Favonius. Yeah, kinda curious what they've been doing here all this time.
That bunch of booze-loving monstatters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship.
They're monstatters! What do you think is gonna happen?
I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Damn. Yeah, well, Mondstatters can really hold their liquor for the most part. You know, if that's what they grow up around, there's little way to avoid that. And if that's what your Archon promotes too. Alright, I think we asked all these, so I have no more questions.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nod Krai. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna end up going there now that she mentioned it. Not right away, but we'll probably get forced into there some way or another.
The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there? Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood Lord Sangama Bay. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right? When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like, don't go in there, you might get killed. Anyways, not like, yeah, I'm gonna undercut somebody else's business.
What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets. You're really not convincing anyone, you know. All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nod Krai, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Oh, so she deals in business. I was wondering what the snake lady did. When I learn her name, I'll actually say it, but otherwise right now she's Snake Lady.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now. Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, you could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array.
Her name is Ineffa? Okay. Good to know. I knew it started with an N, but I wasn't entirely sure what it is.
But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
Alright, now we go meet up with Ineffa. I'm so glad I actually haven't seen, I just realized I haven't seen any spoilers on what, like, Varka's in-game model. I really do hope we get to actually see him. I'm so curious. It's like, I know what the trailer looked like, but I'm not sure how they're really going to display his 3D model, if it's going to be as good as they made it look. Never. I might be saying that wrong, but okay. I was like, if it's like Ineffa and Neffa, that's pretty close, but like, it's like, okay, you guys can do whatever you want, naming your characters, but I'll probably end up pronouncing it way better when I actually hear it. Whenever we're definitely gonna end up seeing her at some point. There's no doubt.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
Yeah, I hope we go meet Aino soon too.
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nod Krai, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aw.
I'm prepared for that possibility, but still, I can't just give up before we even started.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together?
Yay, we get to meet her! I've seen her design, and I love the whole pastel thing she's got going. I really do like pastel colors. Maybe not all, but like most.
After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Nod Krai, there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another.
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic too.
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop. 34 minutes ahead of schedule.
And we gotta leave. Oh, there's a statue. Let's grab this before we head out. Oh, hello. I knew I'd seen you! So their statue... Don't answer this. This is rhetorical. Columbia's Archon? Don't answer it, because I know it's gonna get answered. Don't want more spoilers than I've already seen. But it's a really good design for the statue, though. I do say that. Choosing her. Now we can see a little more. Oh, this kind of reminds me of like islands from like Enkanomiya in a sense. Yeah, it is surrounded by quite a bit of ocean. You have a good amount of area so far. So, I'll be very interested to see how much they end up expanding this. And then when, of course, people start trying to peek into Snezhnaya once all of, oh, sorry, tapped my mic on accident. When all of, like, Nod Krai's in, and then people try to, like, break the boundary to go into Snezhnaya early. For, like, those people who find just a way to start accidentally cracking through the map. I wonder what all this, like, machinery is on the statue. Like, if that's intentional, or just because of it's in Nasha Town and maybe it's different elsewhere. I don't have anything. Ooh, new little menu. Alright, well, we got that at the least. And these are some big birds. There we go, we got that moon symbol again. Very curious, because I know there's a difference between, the moon symbols with the actual, like, lunar charged, and, like, I don't know what they're, like, I'm gonna pronounce her name wrong. Like, Larmas, I know there's not an R, I need to hear it again. Like, they have, like, little moon symbols in their testing kits, like, for their design of, like, a bar of sorts, that I'm not entirely sure what it means, but... And then we have this little symbol with us. But we're, you know, not a Nod Krai character, so... Very curious to, like, what that allows us to do, or if it's something with, like, traveling around.
Oh no! There's a little animal trapped over there! Let's go help it out! Huh? That's weird. Why isn't it responding?
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Nod Krai. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared! We'll get you out of there soon!
Oh, and yeah, I guess because, you know, Traveler is... Wait, so is this Kuvaki? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, why is it... Can I use you? What happened? Why is it being weird? That's weird. I must have been in some weird proximity, too close.
It worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
But okay, so that's what that mechanic's for. Glad that was answered very quickly. Don't you dare try to start a world quest, Paimon. Okay, how far? Oh, that is far. Okay, we're gonna grab a few of these waypoints on the way. I'm gonna bypass every enemy and every chest because I will get this later when I can mark it down. That reminds me, I also really need to be doing the, the one easy. It's not Easy Breeze Resort as the place, but that's where the event took place for that. To actually finish that exploration, keep getting it done for just more primos, because exploration isn't usually too bad to do for just primos, unless you have a bunch of puzzles you have to do. I hate the freaking puzzles, but you know they're doable. It's just a little annoying to me. But man, I'm surprised Ineffa like got all the way over here. But that also explains what this is. I was kind of worried this was like Fatui machinery, and it's not. And it's close to where the Frost Moon Scions are. So I wonder if that will be kind of the follow-up for this. Oh, this looks like a cozy little hole in the wall.
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Aino, I'm back.
Is that like a little tail? Is she eating something? She must be eating some of the food or something. The fried meat and berries.
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like, a whole 30 minutes at least.
I like her design.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I know. Could you turn around for a moment?
Uh-oh. Oh, and it's like she has a little backpack with the tail of sorts. And she has one of the special Nod Krai visions.
I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone.
Sure, sure.
She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
Damn, really?
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth.
Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
No fair! You're a meanie, Ineffa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
I love the way they talk to each other.
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even... Oh.
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Welcome home. Oh. So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
I knew she was gonna start pulling the puppy eyes, but I do think she genuinely did miss Ineffa.
Negative. Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Thanks, Ineffa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time.
Uncle Varka? Like, I'm gonna guess it's a name and not just like an actual family relation.
Nice to meet you, I know. Ineffa's told us all about you, too.
The whiz kid mechanic, Ineffa's nearest and dearest.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me? Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you.
Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing?
Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat.
I love all the heart imagery in her house. It really makes it more
Do either of
cozy.
you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
Miss Aino, I wanted to ask you about a certain spaceship.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to vet?
Exactly. So, ring any bells?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Nod Krai that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either.
Huh.
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at.
Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well.
But who would even do something like that?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the...
Damn, she almost exposed herself.
Anyway... Long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Ineffa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
Yeah, we more or less just know their name.
What kind of rituals are we talking about?
I've never actually seen them myself. Just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
True past? I mean, they can see what really happened.
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
Pinky promise. Next time we'll bring you something tasty too.
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Oh, are you here to play with me? My name's Aino, and I'm an inventor. Me and Ineffa.
Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to interrupt your dialogue, but... Charging bed. Ah. Less of a bed, but I guess if it works for Ineffa. I haven't seen what kind of character Aino's supposed to be in terms of, like, support or anything. She's probably a type of utility support, reaction support. Alright. Oh, we're going right to the Frost Moon. Okay, I thought we were actually gonna, you know, go back to Nasha Town, but pick up all this stuff. Free stuff? Yes, sir. Rainbow drop crystal. Wonder what these are used for. But I'll pick them up right now while I'm even thinking about it. And their little
More speed.
Oculuses look very interesting. I do like the kind of dreamy design they have to them. What's that? I don't like the look of that. Maybe I can avoid combat. What in the... fine, we'll help him out if it's wild hunt. Sure, whatever.
Beg for mercy.
These stupid rift wolves.
Like the north wind.
What is the guy's health bar? He had like a weird secondary.
Strike them down.
What'd I do? It interacted with something.
I stand against the long night
Allow me.
and purge the darkness.
There is no escape. Shudder.
Is this guy a Fatui or why has he got all this special stuff with him? Does this end or did I trap myself into something?
Crush.
Strike
Beg
them
for
down.
mercy.
I stand against the long night
Rest and rebuild.
and purge the
Shine
darkness.
down.
I'm so glad his moves don't hurt me because they look like they'd hurt.
Shudder.
Is that the end of it or no? I'm not entirely sure what that does, so sorry bud, I'm gonna have to leave you. I will have to learn what that does later. In one of the like infographic things, because I'm sure it explains it. Oh.
Seeing Ineffa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
That is a pretty horizon. That's like a good frickin' wallpaper. Real family, huh?
Mm-hmm. We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different. Just like the scenery.
Yeah, it's a very looking like raw ruins land. You know, less building and homes, more nature. A little kiss on the forehead.
Hey, what was that? Felt like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into...
I just realized the Kuvaki? they look like Columbina. So those aren't less a little rabbit-like, but more like her actual like really long hair and kind of the like angel wings on the back of her head. I don't know what it might actually supposed to be, but they look like angel wings. And a little moon. I did not know they had that. That's a good design. That's a cool design. I'm gonna say that a lot. But I'm already liking all the work they put into Nod Krai. They really are outdoing themselves here. Ooh, hanky. Okay. My bad. I used a wrong word. They're kind of close, but...
Is that a Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before.
Yeah, I guess okay, so the moon isn't a typical part.
Hey there! What's your name? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak.
Need our help? Something you want to show us?
No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving? She's following us! Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
She has a little bow on the back. Oh, hey, you scared it off.
Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lauma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
We're very close to their statue. Guess it would be more of a moon statue than a statue of the seven. Just go around this. Let's go up here. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. I wonder if all the moon chanters are like centaurs of sorts. Very curious.
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Lauma? The moon chanter?
Lauma. That's gonna take me a bit to not accidentally put an R in there.
Let me take a look at your wound. Ah, you must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in, your safety always comes first. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food? You naughty little thing! How could you do that?
Oh no, I'm sure they definitely deserved it.
They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again, okay? Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you on your own.
Hey, Lauma! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Hisi Island.
Sorry for showing up like this, out of the blue. I hope we're not imposing on you.
Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scion's bloodline is unique, for throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. What was that? Oh, is that so? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her. She wants me to thank you on her behalf.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
Oh, and they'd all disperse. This statue.
Oh. You're interested in the story of Kutar?
So I guess it's another name for Columbina.
Kutar?
She'll be one of many titles.
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
natural?
Or like... more harmonized in its design.
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Nod Krai, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please. These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lunasol stone. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Nod Krai. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle.
So there's another one outside of Nod Krai?
The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Oh! It's that little Kuhenki again!
Surely that can't be.
Hey! We've been wondering what was up with it, too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luonnotar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Oh, so like more direct familiars.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luonnotar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luonnotar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let it come along with you?
Another little floating buddy around? I mean, I'll take it.
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Okay, that might not be her job, but whatever, Paimon. Yeah, she doesn't understand.
Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
Grab this real quick. Statue of the New Moon. Did the other one call it that too? Oh wow, we're almost done getting the whole map that's available to us. That's faster than I expected. There's so many little waypoints though I gotta get. And yeah, I got nothing to worship the statue with. And I wonder, cause this isn't really, it's an area where it doesn't have like an element for an Archon. It has a whole, you know, the, Kuvaki? I'm totally gonna keep mixing up those two words for a little bit. But like that primordial energy, elemental energy. So I wonder if, I don't think Traveler's honestly gonna get much from here. Just maybe like a stronger or whatever, special reaction type, but that might be it. think of. This area is very beautiful. I love all the like, this area is completely made out of colors that come from sunset and sunrise.
Oh, Lady Lauma, you're back.
Doing this little cross symbol with their hands too, like a greeting.
Come day or night, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Now what's this little orb? I'll ignore it for now. What's this little animal in front of us? I heard a cat. Cat!
Lauma, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for our honored guests.
Of course, my lady.
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty much saluted you. Are you, like, super important around here?
I am but a moon chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will. Nothing more.
She's just being modest. The Moon Chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lauma is our leader.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 meals coming up.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot.
It is merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. That is no accomplishment of my own. Please, follow me this way.
Where'd you go? Oh, we don't. We don't actually continue to follow her. I will check out what this orb is. What's this orb? Moonfall silver. I was making sure it said sliver or silver. Quite a few around. I'll grab some for now. I'm sure they're needed for the actual characters, but you know, I'll collect them just in case there's something else. This must... I need to go up. Up. Okay. I'm gonna grab this while I'm here. These really do look super similar to Enkanomiya ruins, which maybe it's just reusing the same assets, because honestly that'd probably be easier to do. But it's like very similar architecture.
Even to this day, I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves.
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours. In the distant past, Tivat had not just 1 moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below. Firstborn was the eternal moon, largest of the 3. Legend has it that it was her immense kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides.
Which free 5-star are you getting? I got Mizuki because I have it was between Mizuki and Chi-Chi. And I didn't get a Dilute constellation. I was thinking about it. But I ended up getting Mizuki because I really like her design, I really liked her story quest, and I do not have her yet. I want to actually try using her though, but I need to build her. I was able to get her to level 60 already. I need to build her, and I didn't realize that kind of like pyro characters, they're cursed with about almost all of them having the same set of artifacts. And I really need to go get more Viridescent, because I don't have a whole lot. Because I have not built a whole lot of my Animo characters either. So a lot of them are built off of leftovers for when I was trying to build Venti, before I realized Venti's ult doesn't do what I wanted it to do. So then I didn't drop Venti, but I just did not grind as much. I really should though. I have quite a few Animo characters I just want to like give the leftovers to, and then, you know, grind otherwise. But I heard she's actually pretty decent. Mizuki at least. I don't think I have any friends that actually have her, but I've heard she's pretty decent, and at least on the team lab, she has some pretty good teams.
Next was the Frost Moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the night. Finally came the iridescent moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it.
Wow! Sounds like it all happened so long ago. So, what happened to them afterwards?
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the 3 moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the 3 lunar husks, only the Frost Moon survived unbroken, while the others were shattered to pieces.
Oh, so that's why there were ancient moon's remnants in the sky.
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. That is why Nod Krai is blessed with such an abundance of Kuvaki. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the Eternal Moon.
Wait a sec. But you just said that 2 of the moons were shattered, so where are the remnants of the iridescent moon?
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some say she vanished in an instant, while others believe that her remnants are simply too delicate to leave a trace.
That, or maybe this is related to Columbina. Maybe. I'm sure we'll find out. 3 moons. I wonder which one was Conria's Crimson Moon related to? Because surely there isn't 4 moons, but I mean, I don't know. It could totally be.
Yet, though the era of the 3 moons has long since faded into legend, successive generations of Frost Moon scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return, and in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass, though not quite.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma, are you there?
Cappy, what is the matter?
Lady Lauma, it's my daughter, Karina. Her illness.
Take me to her, right away.
I guess we'll have to hear more about this moon goddess later, but I'm very curious to, cause I swear I'm trying not to like look too much into the spoilers I've seen, but I know there's something to do with Columbina related to that, but I don't know exactly what. And I know it's gonna be explained, but I'm just like,
Her sensitivity to Kuvaki is flaring up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help in Nasha Town?
But those doctors are all Snezhnayan. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland. How can we possibly trust them?
I mean, sometimes there's not much else you really can do.
Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience we lack.
But we're Frostmoon Scions. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion.
But Cappy, Kutar is long... This isn't the time for debate. O lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night, let not the silver flame within you fade. By the frost moon's grace, I shall warm you, curled up as a fledgling in frozen soil.
Praise be to the moon goddess, my Karina.
Remember, she must take powdered laka berries daily. It will ease her symptoms.
Did she just use her own power to heal that girl?
Llama?
Philomena, what is it?
Dinner is ready.
I see. Cappy, let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady Llama.
I just realized the child's laying on like a bed of stone.
Will she be alright?
Anything we can do to help?
Yeah. If there's anything at all we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you for your kindness. For now, though, Karina should be fine. She'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow.
Judging from what we just saw, that doesn't sound like a long-term solution. But I'm guessing that Larma couldn't say anything else, at least in front of Karina's mother.
Please, do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner. I believe you still have some questions for me.
We're talking about dinner's making me hungry. It's not even... It's getting close to dinner time for me, ish. I got food, though. So if need be, I can heat it up. If I feel like it. I'm trying to wait till after stream, though, so... Not coming with us?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll be coming too. I was just... thinking about something.
Oh?
Lauma makes such an unshakable moon chanter. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Deep down, though, I know she's been quietly carrying the burden for the rest of us. Traveler, Paimon. Believe me when I say that as a fellow Frostmoon Scion, I do worry about Lauma. It's just that sometimes it's hard to say it to her face.
Which is fair, she'd probably deflect it or just tell you not to worry. Cause even if she doesn't recognize it, or like, doesn't call herself it, with being a leader, she ends up taking a lot of responsibility onto herself.
Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you.
Sure, but I think you should just tell her straight. Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this one.
Thank you. It means a lot. Sometimes I really admire her strength. But at the same time, I can't help feeling powerless myself.
This is more than a fair price already.
Or Moonfall Silver. Let's go.
Phew. I'm so full. That was even better than the stuff you gave us before.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for accepting such simple hospitality.
Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. Seriously, that was seriously scrumptious.
How did you even manage to finish it? This slop's barely edible.
Oh, what the? Get out of here, man!
Then again, I guess that's what you'd expect from savages.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to beat up these people. You insult food that's like, you know, said to be good. It's time to beat you up.
It's you! Those rude old Fatui we just met back in Nasha Town.
My sincerest apologies. If you found the food we gave you earlier difficult to swallow, may I suggest taking a deep breath and joining us? These delicacies might change your mind. After all, I suspect that your previous meal may have been tainted with something most unpalatable.
Huh? What do you mean? Tainted with what exactly?
Tainted with kindness, you know? And maybe you just don't like kindness.
With the bitter snobbery of those who call themselves civilized.
Why, you?
Don't push your luck.
Looking for a fight? Sure, I'd be more than...
Hold it. We're not here to brawl. Yet. We're here on official business.
And you start off opening by being rude. Smart move, buddy.
Orders from above. We're here to deliver the Frostmoon Scions a warning. Or rather, a final ultimatum.
Damn, the Fatui are crazy aggressive in frickin' Nod Krai. We got Sandrone threatening us, we got these guys threatening people, we got them completely invading. Like, compared to our experience with them in Natlan, like, damn, these guys are crazy aggressive.
You have 3 days to hand over the relic and reveal the whereabouts of your so-called Kutar. If you fail to do so, the Fatui will immediately begin the cleansing of Hisi Island. Which, by the way, is the sovereign territory of the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya.
What insolence! Your demands are outrageous! For generations, this land has belonged to the...
Dear guests, allow me to save you both time and trouble with a speedy reply. The Frostmoon Scions will never hand over anything to the Fatui. And to those who set foot on our land with ill intent, I say this. With your blood, we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow. That applies to you, too.
Stubborn savages, the lot of you.
How about you realize you're invading beautiful land that doesn't need your business?
You poor lost lamb.
Hold the line! Inazuma shines eternal!
I remember being told you hold her regular attack and you get centaur mode.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words.
Yeah, you say that in front of us, we'll just...
Tough, get back here and put him up! Huh. Guess all they're good for is running away.
That's a good thing of the Fatui.
I'm so sorry. You've had to put up with far too much unpleasantness today.
Yeah, we've dealt that a lot with the Fatui, though. This ain't entirely new. It's just been a bit since we've gotten such a sour impression of them.
Come on, it's not your fault. We don't like bullies like them either. But still, they mentioned a relic in Kutar. What exactly could they be after?
And about this relic...
Oh yeah, so this might not be the best time to bring this up, but we kinda have a favor to ask of you, Lama.
I see. So your questions concern the sacred relic too. Please, do not hesitate to speak your mind. Unlike those insolent intruders, you walk in the moonlight with open hearts. You stood by us when we needed your help. So it's only right that I return the favor. But let us continue this conversation somewhere more fitting. As it happens, there's something I'd like to show you, too.
Okay. Where is she? Okay, we can get another waypoint while we're out here.
Whoa! Now that's one huge statue.
Holy.
This is the statue of our goddess, the Moon Maiden Kutar.
It's gonna be a little hard for me to say that consistently, but I will do my best, because it's at least one of the least complicated names in Genshin. It's definitely like in the middle for me. Grabbing this, and giant statue. Utar. Okay.
It's spectacular!
Kutar was born here on Hisi Island around 500 years ago. As it just so happened, a priestess of the Frost Moon Scions witnessed the moment of her birth. Instantly realizing that this was the prophesied rebirth, she quietly recorded the event and carved this statue to honor that miracle. According to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many Kuhenki, who wove the moonlight that bathed her into silken vestments fit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip the dialogue.
Hey! It's like it knows we're talking about it.
From that day forth, the Kuhenki have been regarded as Kutar's familiars. Some believe that their habit of guiding travelers to hidden treasure stems from an instinct. The same one that not only drives them to protect the moon goddess, but also to make her smile. After all, according to the records, Kutar always looked lonely as she gazed up at the distant moon.
About Kutar's whereabouts.
Kutar left Hisi Island before I was even born. According to the previous moon chanter, the goddess was angered by our people's greed, and that is why she left us.
Where did she go?
No one knows what happened after she left. But just a few months ago, after those two ancient moon's remnants fell from the sky, she was spotted on Hisi Island once more. And the Fatui have been harassing and threatening us ever since. Judging from what they've said, our moon goddess is actually their missing harbinger, Columbina, the damselette.
So she must have been born here. She left out of that anger, became a harbinger, and then once again left. I guess she's more kind of like a wandering harbinger and less strict to their guidelines.
The damselette? But isn't she number 3 amongst the Fatui harbingers? So she's actually the moon goddess. Why would she join the Fatui then?
That too is a question I've struggled with. But even at the best of times, understanding other people's choices is difficult, let alone those of a goddess.
Well, I mean, she left out of anger for her people's greed, and then, you know, the Teritsas wanting to fight against the heavenly principles, and that probably conflicts with some stuff with Nod Krai and their moons. So, they probably have some similar kind of understanding. Though her state of being, like, wandering and completely missing is, you know, another question that needs to be answered.
Plus, forgive me. There I go again, rambling on about our history. But you came here to ask about the sacred relic, didn't you?
I mean, I'll be glad to hear about Nod Krai history. I love learning about the lore and world building.
Honestly, Paimon's not sure which part she's more curious about now.
Since ancient times, the Frost Moon Scions have had in our possession a special fragment of the ancient moon's remnants. A piece in which I sense a power unlike any other. Successive generations of moon chanters have all detected a divine presence within it. We call this unique remnant the Moon Marrow.
We heard you can use it to see what happened in the past.
What is it in particular that you seek from the past?
Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the traveler here is actually from outside of Tibet. Oh.
Paimon, in all honesty, I don't know if we're supposed to be keeping that a secret, but it's like, it's kind of obvious. Like, just look at our clothing, man. Like, you can tell we're not from here. Paimon must have remembered the unfortunate link between the 3 moons and Descenders. But right now, I shouldn't try to hide that. Oh yeah, we're technically a descender. Forgot. That's actually another title we hold. I'm not from I'm not from Tevat. I'm a descender. I'm searching for the truth about me and my siblings' past.
Thank you. Your honesty is a sign of your trust, both in me and the Frost Moon Scions.
And I mean, assuming we weren't the ones that hurt the moon, but we are just a descender. We hold that title that links us, but I'm hoping we weren't a direct cause.
Unfortunately, though, I won't be able to use the moon marrow to shed light on your past just yet. Our people revere the moon marrow as a sacred relic. I'm only permitted to retrieve it from the secret chamber in which it is hidden once a year, on Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, really? So, when's the next moon prayer night?
Judging from the tides this evening, a little less than 2 months.
I mean, we're gonna be around here for a while, so...
Huh? Does that mean the date changes every year?
The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Tevat. This is also when Nod Krai's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal on the secret chamber be lifted.
Oh, guess we've got no choice but to wait.
I am truly sorry that I cannot help you sooner. But, as the Moon Chanter, I swear that I will do everything I can to help you find the answers you seek.
Thank you, Llama. It means a lot.
Think nothing of it. After all you've done for us, you deserve nothing less.
Who'd have thought today was only our first day in Nod Krai? Feels like so much has happened already.
If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you? If you are aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them? Or try to hide it?
A secret? Surely keeping your family in the dark is never right. Or at least, in Aether's case. But it's not as if Lumine hasn't been hiding things from me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a strange question. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's okay.
I guess I've just never met anyone with a story quite like yours before. I just suddenly had the urge to ask. It's getting late, and you two must be rather tired too. Would you like to stay the night here on Hisi Island? I can have someone prepare some lodgings.
Even if we were to go back, I honestly feel like it's better for us to be here just in case the Fatui just try and do some really sneaky stuff during the night.
Oh, that's alright. We've already got a room back at the flagship as it happens. Speaking of which, if you ever need us, feel free to come knocking.
We're going all the way back. But come on!
Do you need me to show you the way back?
No worries. It's quite a way, and you should get some rest too, Lauma. We'll make sure to be careful.
Understood. Then I won't keep you. May your first night in Nod Krai pass in stillness and peace.
I hope so. And I guess we won't be seeing Varka today. Probably another time.
What you thinking? Sure was an eventful day, huh?
A lot to think about, that's for sure. A lot of threads to unravel, and even more conflicts to resolve.
The good news is, we're not at a dead end in the search for your spaceship yet. We can always learn more about this place while we wait. The usual drill, huh?
Yep.
Paimon's really getting sleepy now. If she gets too tired to fly back, you carry her, okay?
Okay. Lumine, my little sister. I wonder what you're doing right now. Guess time for us to head back. Am I glad we at least returned to Catherine?
More speed.
Is that a Melusine? Oh damn, they're here too! I wonder if we'll end up just having to meet up with Varka in the north of Nod Krai. Assuming he'll be quite busy with his own business. Our nice fancy room. Yeah, Paimon. Yeah, we can't sleep through Paimon's frickin' snoring. Nod Krai. A land steeped in ancient stories. And the first place I set foot in Tivat. The Fatui. They seem to be conducting some kind of research on the ancient moon's remnants. And now they're after the Frost Moon's scion's sacred moon marrow. And then there's the damselet, Kuthar, the Moonborn. Why did she leave the Frost Moon scions in the first place? And why did she abandon the Fatui? Larmar... Wow, I added an R in a really weird place there. Larmar... I'm so sorry, I'm gonna keep mispronouncing her name. I will try! Mentioned family. Lumine. What happened to our spaceship back then? Why did we land in Tevat? My head is spinning. I won't be able to sleep like this. I'll try not to dwell on it. Just need to try and get some sleep.
Just one more helping.
Oh my god, Paimon being so food oriented is so funny. Hello, Brandon. Welcome on in. We're looking into the Nod Krai quest, and we're actually, I think we're halfway-ish, if not a little bit halfway through. I might try to finish it all today, because I at least Google says it's 4 to 5 hours. I thought it was 8 to 12. So that might be next patch. I envy Paimon sometimes. She can really fall asleep anywhere. No use forcing it. Maybe I can take a walk to clear my head. The first act is like 5 hours. Oh, okay. Paimon, I'm heading out for a bit. If you wake up and I'm still gone, don't panic. I'll be back soon. Okay, so it must be the second one is the really long one, or that was just rumored and not true. And Varka just happened to be away. Could it be somehow related to the Abyss? Come to think of it, it feels like there's a difference in abyssal phenomenon here. The one they call the Wild Hunt. Huh? Didn't realize I'd walked this far already. Alright, I thought it would give us a little break. I really have to go to the restroom super quick, so I'm just gonna leave us on this screen. Sorry there's no, like, music playing at all, but this should be, like, really quick, so I will be right back. Alright, there we go. That'd be super quick. Guess I should head back soon. If I'm gone for too long, Paimon will start to worry. Something's making noise, but I don't actually hear it yet. Is that singing?
Hey, what are you doing here?
He speaks again!
These flowers. I remember. When you first appeared, there were flowers like this all around you.
It's heading towards the source of the singing. Might as well follow it and see what's going on. God, I'm so glad he's talking. I believe the voice actor's name is Zach, his first name. I know he does other roles, but I just love seeing him in Aether. The singing's getting closer, but it sounds somewhat familiar. Like, I think he does Tanjiro in Demon Slayer, like, dub, which I really only have watched a sub of that, but I think his voice is really good for Aether here. It's thinking. Yeah, because we're walking a whole lot faster than it. And I forgot to change back to Animo Traveler. I tend to keep myself on Animo. I just never switched it back. There's nothing here. A secret door. She did the little cross symbol with, whatever it's using as hands. Alright, I guess we're dropping all the way down. This looks very similar to Enkanomiya. I'm sure it's just reused assets or a similar color palette, but it really looks like it. Oh my, this is gorgeous. Is that? Okay. Oh, I think it is. Her outfit's a slightly different palette. That girl. She looks just like the Frost Moon Scion statues. Surely that's not.
Who goes there? How did you get in here?
I am but a passing traveler. I followed your song here. I'm very sorry if I've intruded.
Akuhenki. She brought you here.
What do I do now? Did I just wander into her private abode? Should I leave? But I have questions I really want to ask her.
May I ask, are you the one they call Kutar? And the harbinger that the Fatui refer to as the Damselette?
The Fatui? Are you here at their behest?
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, I guess if she's been missing for a while, she has no clue who the hell we are. She probably hasn't even heard of Traveler and Paimon at all. What's going on? These flowers, did they just turn red? sudden sense of impending danger.
Please don't get me wrong. I have no intention of doing anything for the Fatui. I just wanted to ask you about Nod Krai and the moons.
The moons? Do not believe in what you can see. What truly matters is what you cannot.
That feeling of danger is gone. I guess she no longer sees me as a threat for now. At least, but...
What do you mean?
Isn't she going to answer? She doesn't seem willing to speak. Let's give that another try.
Listen, I'm the Traveler. I'm on a journey through the nations of Teyvat.
Hello.
Is that it? Doesn't she know how a conversation's meant to work? Or does she just not care?
Could you tell me your name?
Columbina.
So it is her.
Kutar, the damselette, the moon goddess. Pick whichever takes your fancy.
It's so... They really made her 3D model look as good as the trailer for the Fatui. Especially even her, like, sparkly, I guess kind of like an eye mask. They really got down to the details and did really good with her.
I do not know my own name.
All given names by someone else. But according to Llama, she was born in Teyvat alone. So that must be why.
Then, Columbina.
I'd like to ask about the Fatui, but after the way she reacted last time I mentioned them, maybe not.
This Kuhenki, this Lanatar, did you bring her into being?
Come here, little one. The trace of a blessing, but not one of mine.
So maybe it's just like Llama said, blessing from a long, long time ago.
People always assume I can do many things. Assume I have done many things. But I haven't. All I ever wanted was to.
She's drifting off again. So many mysteries remain unsolved, but we're not getting anywhere like this. Maybe this just isn't the right moment.
It's about time I got going. I'm very sorry for disturbing you today.
Time to head back. The Lunar Tower. Does it want to come with me?
Columbina, that Kuhenki.
Oh, you're leaving?
Not willing to let it go? Seems she really likes this Lunar Tower a lot.
Go then.
Goodbye.
Take care. The moon can be treacherous.
Huh? What does that mean? Never mind. I'll ask her next time I get a chance to see her. So the damselette has been here on Hisi Island all along. But if it wasn't for Lunatar, I wouldn't have... Oh wait, why is it Keep going. She doesn't seem all that concerned about the outside world. Why do the Fatui want her back so badly? The moon can be treacherous. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, what the? Huh?
Wait, is that Lumine?
Why is Lumine here? She's alone. Could she be planning something?
Lumine!
They probably want her back since she was,
Lumine!
the third highest Fatui, and they're trying to get powers of the moon. She can take powers of the moon. Get her!
Ether, it's you.
I've been saying Aether, and it's Ether. I might still say Aether, but... She doesn't seem that surprised to see me. Did you already know I was a Nod Krai?
Why are you here on Hisi Island?
If I told you I was here in search of the Frost Moon Scion's sacred relic, what would you think?
So Lumine's looking for the moon marrow too? But surely she can't be working with the Fatui. So, is she after?
Are you also here to uncover the truth about our past?
That's right. What happened to us in the past, how we came to Tevat, why our spaceship crashed here. There are things I want to know too.
So, even Lumine doesn't know?
But I'm not about to sit around waiting for another 2 months to find out.
Wait!
Wait? But I still have unfinished business.
That's the way of the statue of Kutar. Catch up with her. We're running ahead of her. Oh, we're like, is she smaller than us? Is she actually smaller than us? That's kind of funny. Oh my god, she is. She's actually little. Surely Lumine's not here too. Oh, abyssal crap. Are you kidding me? Disrespecting people!
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
That's the Frost Moon Scion's sacred relic. We can't just...
Use it to get to the bottom of all this?
We should at least get their permission.
You barely even know her, yet already you hold that moon chanter in such high trust?
Because we're being respectful, damn it! Like, come on. Besides them having, like, a process for this stuff, like, we're not just gonna, like, at least we're polite. We're trying to be respectful at the least. Because, you know, if you be like Lumine and break everybody's trust around you, nobody's gonna frickin' be near you. You know, we'd rather have the friends and company and be respectful and everything than destroy everything around us.
What do you mean?
She told you that the seal can only be broken on Moon Prayer Night, when the flow of Kuvaki is at its peak, yes?
You heard all that?
Watch this.
Huh? But...
Get it now? She's been stalling for time. As long as the statue's base is imbued with sufficient power, the secret chamber can be opened at any time.
Lumine used abyssal power, not Kuvaki. Yet, she's broken the seal all the same. I mean, abyssal power is usually pretty strong regardless. Did the abyssal power override the seal's Kuvaki? Is it Kuhenki? I might be saying the wrong word. I'm gonna get this mixed up for a little bit. Or has Lumine been telling the whole truth and nothing but? Maybe Lama's just afraid of breaking with tradition. Should I trust?
Is it such a sin when I don't put all my cards on the table for you, but not when someone else is doing it?
It's not like that.
Is it?
Lumine, you've got it all wrong. This whole time, I've wanted to ask you, What happened to make you like this? I admit, I've been having trouble accepting it. But after all this time apart, I've finally come to terms with who you are. Willful side and all. I trust you. I still do. Through all the worlds we've traveled, you've always been there by my side. If there are things you can't explain yet, I can wait while the journey goes on. I'll wait as long as it takes. Until the day you're ready to talk.
Ether.
Probably shouldn't have said all that. This sounded super sentimental. But the truth is, I've bottled that all up for way too long already.
I'm not looking to borrow the moon marrow simply because of our past. It holds answers about the very origins of Teyvat. I've always believed that if you want the truth, you have to see the whole story for yourself. I'm not asking you to trust me, Ether. Just don't try and stop me. If this choice weighs on your heart, then let me go in alone. Forget this meeting ever took place.
Bit late for that now.
It is kind of a bit late.
But maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for all along, even if it fades with the morning light.
I want to go with you.
You sure?
Yeah.
I mean, we're already kind of here. It's a little too late for us to just go back on it. We're gonna lose some trust with people when they find out, but... Like, there's... Like, even if we walk away now, it's a little too late. We've already been here at the site. We know what happened. It's gonna weigh on our conscience, regardless of whether we walk away or not.
Then let's go.
Lumine.
It's been ages since we went on an adventure together. I can't wait.
In my heart, I can't fully trust her after things she's done. But I'm also not a Lumine liker to begin with. So, which is of course mostly just because of the how the story's written her and how the sibling is, blah 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 blah. So I was like, I can't fully trust her, but I know it's not like we can control Aether anyways.
Really?
You think I'd lie to my big bro?
I was wondering where the rest of this area was gonna be.
From what I understand, the path ahead is likely to be full of trials and challenges. A deterrence against intruders, and a test for those who truly seek entrance.
I doubt the two of us will have any problems.
I agree. Still.
Sorry, Lumine, let me get... I need to get Animo. I don't want to do this without Animo. That might snap me out of the instance, but I do not want Pyro on my Traveler. Alright, Traveler, you're gonna replace
Something's
Diluc.
come up?
Just what will we come
I do prefer Animo Traveler. And we got such a long list of nations now. There we go. Now this is more okay with me.
From what I understand, the path ahead is likely to be full of trials and challenges. A deterrence against intruders, and a test for those who truly seek entrance.
I doubt the two of us will have any problems.
I agree.
Just realized it switched me back, damn it.
If we get separated, things could get tricky. Best we move together and watch each other's backs. Even the sound of your footsteps takes me right back. As a warrior, as a traveler, as my big brother.
I don't know if it's because I started the instance
Looks
with
like
power or
this
if
is
it
the first trial.
would do that canonically. that mechanic over there.
Ether, do you understand how Kuvaki works? How it exacts force through push and pull?
What do I need to do?
Let's see. How about this? I'll temporarily neutralize the Kuvaki on the cliff face and move the platform into the center. Once it's in place, you'll need to utilize the repelling force of Kuvaki to reach the other side.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'll leave it to you then.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing, man. Are we supposed to just jump? Alright. Oh, well, that's cool. Okay, I thought this was about to be a lot worse. And we go up high.
This should help Lumine get across. Lumine!
What's it doing? Oh. Okay.
We make a pretty great team, huh? Just like the old days.
She coming? Okay. This must be the second trial?
A wide open space. Must be in for a fight.
Okay.
Was that it? What a letdown.
That look on Lumine's face. It's so unlike her. Was she scared by her experiences while we were apart? Each day marks a mark in her flesh until she ended up like this.
Ether.
What is it?
She's gonna be like, quit staring at me.
Why are you looking at me like that? Those enemies were weak, were they not?
Maybe it's because the trial's only just begun.
Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't we have ourselves a little friendly competition? Let's see if your journey has made you rusty.
You're on.
She has a cooler blade while we just got... Actually, I don't know what we have.
To you, Lumine.
But we did get an upgrade.
If memory serves, I used to come out on top more often than not.
You sure you're alright? Seems your memory's slipping, Lumine.
Safe. We'll know who's stronger soon enough.
Let's see what you've got.
My Traveler's not really built. I don't know if that really matters in this. Yeah, I think it was kind of doomed.
Been slacking off on your combat training? Or has no one been around to keep you in shape?
No, I just wanted to let you win.
Been too busy practicing your excuses instead, huh?
Wonder when the last time we bickered like this was. Miss those days, I really do.
Let's keep moving.
It's like there's a door up ahead. And I'll bet Lumine uses abyssal power to open it too. Or not. Ooh, very big room.
What is this place?
No sign of any monsters. Feels like a ritual site. But something's missing.
It's ahead. Inside that thing that looks like a mirror. I can feel it. But maybe it's sealed within.
Can you open it using Kuvaki?
Apparently not. Do you think it might have something to do with the Frost Moon Scion's bloodline? Lumine?
If this is about strength of blood, what could possibly stop us? Let me give it a try. Why don't you check around for other clues?
Sure.
Seems like there's a puzzle underneath.
Found it. This should do the trick.
Okay.
Solve the puzzle together with Lumine. So. Move something?
Yep, that got a reaction. That's one down.
Do we just slap it in the second one?
Nicely done.
Let me grab it! Let me grab it! Go right there.
You've got this. One more to go. Good work, Ether.
The door's open.
Come. We must be close.
Yeah. Big, giant mirror pool.
Stay on your toes now.
Have you considered that I might be the more experienced between us?
Yeah.
Is that so?
No.
So, will you be heading off again after we're done here?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Another cryptic response.
Don't worry about things that haven't happened yet.
At the end of all this, what do you think we'll find?
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
What about the end of our journey?
That's not something we need to worry about right now.
She really just does not want to answer anything we say in seriousness.
Looks like the final trial is just up ahead. Ready for battle?
When have I ever not been?
What's wrong?
Going on an adventure with you, side by side, it's been so exciting. But at the same time, it just feels surreal, I guess.
Maybe because it's been so long. You know, this is only the second time we fought together since the day we both woke up in Teyvat.
Maybe that's it.
Ether, let the light of our blades come together once more, just like they did in the past.
Lumine.
This is a night of miracles, an adventure that belongs to us. Let's not weigh it down with worries and regrets. This is our adventure.
We'll see how good or bad the ending of this goes. I'm so worried that there's gonna be some kind of twist. I don't know if this is gonna be a good thing or not.
Here goes
Foes
nothing.
before you.
Prepare for battle. Stay focused. Dodge its attack. Don't forget to heal yourself.
But I can't! I'm on a freaking pyro!
Now's our chance.
What the?
Watch out!
I mean, I guess if we can suck in abyssal power, it wouldn't ignore that we can. Are we fist fighting? It's hard to tell if we're using abyssal power together or Kuvaki or both. Oh, and here's healing. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Over.
Nicely done. Flawless execution.
Couldn't have pulled it off without your backup. Not too shabby at all.
As for what you were saying, yes, I should have come to see you earlier. Or at the very least...
Spent more time with me going on adventures like this.
Something like that. Instead of just running off and expecting you to follow my trail.
Wait a sec. That's not an official apology, is it?
That goes without saying. Come on. Time to claim the treasure we came for.
And we'll see the moment of truth, because I have my suspicions, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Could always be wrong. I don't know.
So this is the moon marrow. The treasure we've been after.
All right. Go get it for me, Ether. It belongs to me.
It does not belong to you. Huh? What's up with Lumine? She's talking like a complete stranger now.
What's wrong, Ether? After everything we've just been through, you still don't trust me? Don't you want to know the truth too, just like I do?
Rest
assured, I'll share the truth with you afterwards.
But when you claim it's yours, when it's clearly not, and it's not like we're taking it, we're using it, and then it's like... Girl, this is why I don't trust you.
Now, go bring it to me.
How about you get it your frickin' self? What's the problem? Huh?
What's going on? Where did this fog come from?
Keep your eyes sharp.
Lumine!
Have we been following a delusion this whole time? This wouldn't be the first. Huh? What is this place? That presence is the abyss. Is that the wild hunt? Did it show up when we entered this domain? Their heads are like just flames. Flints! Oh hell yeah.
Lumine!
Nah, this is Flynn's.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You're Flynn's?
Yes, we ran into each other at the flagship this afternoon. I'm honored you still remember.
Gone?
Are you looking for something here?
Not sure I want to admit I just broke into the Frostmoon Scion's secret chamber in search of their sacred relic. Taking a walk, doing a bit. I mean, we aren't technically lying saying we took a walk because we did start it as a walk.
And you just happened to end up surrounded by the wild hunt. Sorry, I did not intend to come off as pointing fingers. Indeed, perhaps our courses of action do not differ so greatly.
You're out on a walk too, or are you also into moon gazing?
Not exactly. We Lightkeepers are accustomed to patrolling at night. A long-held tradition, you understand. I was just passing by when I noticed that the wild hunt had struck. So I simply did what I am duty-bound to do. As a matter of fact, I just saw someone leaving in quite the hurry. Was that your companion?
Mean. That was the person dearest to me.
Perhaps I should take my leave now. After all, my patrol isn't over yet. Nod Krai is a dangerous place to be at night. I'd advise that you head back soon as well.
More speed. Return to your accommodation. After that, we don't go and just. What if she stole? What if she stole stuff and we don't know? I'm sure we'll see her again. I just wish we would have followed suit and followed her and not having to probably wait and completely miss her and hope she didn't frickin' steal stuff. I can't tell if that was really her delusion, but I want to think it was actually her. It just, damn, I knew there was a trick, and it's not like we can do much. These chests about. I'll have to look into that. It's like, I know there was gonna be some kind of trick to it, but I didn't know exactly what. Like, went out to clear my head and came back with even more in my mind. On Earth is Lumine playing at. What's this?
Paimon woke up and saw you were gone, so she made you a cup of berry juice to help you sleep. Her own secret recipe. When you get back, drink it up and go get yourself some rest.
Paimon's right. I need sleep. Got another full day of adventuring ahead. How come Paimon can't be the person dearest to us? She's nice! No matter how annoying.
Good morning? If now still counts as morning. When did you get back last night? Did you sleep well?
Very well, thanks to your berry juice. Rested up and ready to roll.
Good to hear. So, where'd you wander off to on your midnight stroll? Anything interesting to see in Nod Krai at night?
More than you'd believe.
Oh, really? Come on, don't leave Paimon hanging.
Paimon, this is not gonna... This is gonna be more sad than you think.
All right. Guess we'll have to feed your stomach before we feed Paimon's curiosity. Let's go grab something to eat while we talk.
So noisy. Back in my day, we'd...
Let's go grab some food. What table do we get to, sit here? Plenty of food on the table.
Phew. This is just the best, huh? Free food, free lodgings. This bargain is friend for life material, that's for sure.
Hey, did you hear what happened?
Hear about what?
You know, all that commotion over at the Frost Moon Scions. Crazy, huh?
Eh?
Huh? What happened?
See what I mean? Completely oblivious to what's going on around you. The sacred relic of theirs. It's been stolen.
So she did actually take. Oh my freaking.
Hey, slow down! Paimon knows you're hungry, but you don't have to worry about her stealing your food. At least not today.
At least not today. Sure.
What? Was it those Fatui?
No idea, but the news has already spread right through Nasha Town.
What did their high priestess what did they call her again? The moon something? Anyway, what did she say about it?
What could she say? She's the one who discovered it was missing. She was in Nasha Town first thing this morning, hoping to launch a joint investigation with the Voynich Guild.
Whoa! Did you hear that? Lauma and the others, their sacred relic's been stolen! Who in Tivat would even have the nerve? Paimon bets it was that bunch of good-for-nothing, rule-breaking, troublemaking Fatui!
Sure, sure. God, we gotta solve this without Paimon being freaking near us. God. Aether's face says it all. Illumine and I were the only ones to enter the secret chamber last night. Could it have been her? Aether, do you really... Dude, do you not put the points together?
Huh? What's wrong? You feeling okay?
A joint investigation? Good luck getting any takers. Unless there's some reward or business opportunity to sweeten the deal.
Same thoughts here. So just a few minutes back, she switched gears and headed over to the one place that might actually be able to solve this. The Curatorium of Secrets.
Oh no.
You scared, Paimon! What is it?
Come on, Paimon. Next stop, the Curatanium of Secrets.
Huh? Okay, just... Hey! Paimon's not a baby, you know! Quit pulling her arm!
And before we go there, I think this is a good stopping point, only because I'm getting really hungry. Now, I will try to make sure my next, like, I'm able to do Genshin on my days off, because I want a good amount of time. So next time I have a day off, we're definitely tackling Genshin first. Also, because I've not grinded Windcraft since, and I really should. But I also have limited caves to be doing that in. So, I do thank you all for joining me in the Haven today. It was very nice to be back. Hopefully, I won't have to take this long of a break for a while. I have some vacations coming up. Not vacations, but like I have a trip in November. But that shouldn't be nearly this long. And then in January, I have a pretty big birthday work trip. So,
I recommend you drink less.
Shut up. There we go. Let me lessen that volume. Yeah, tomorrow we will be doing a Twitch stream. Actually, before I go to work. So,
Want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you.
here is my Twitch. I'm thinking about testing out my new mic, so if you want to hear that over there, I will, you know, make sure to post on my socials, which is my Blue Sky and Twitter, that I will be either doing that or not doing that. I have ideas of what to draw already. I might test out the new mic actually on stream, just gather any passerby's opinions of it. And I will also be posting the stream schedule tomorrow as well. I'm gonna try and be a little more timely on that since I didn't do last one so great. I know my week's a little bit busy, so at work, so we will see. But hopefully, you know, I should have some time to stream, or at least I can squeeze in art streams before work, which is fine because I've actually been wanting to do more art in general, so that works.
Well, for starters, I recommend you drink less.
And just because I can. I have vgen art commissions. I'll be trying to do art more, and I will be definitely promoting that more when I do my actual art streams, because you know it makes a whole lot more sense. But yeah, other than that, we made quite a bit of progress. I want to think we're halfway through, if not a little over halfway through the first Archon quest, and I will still be grinding for primos on my own. Because I super want Nahida. I will probably post when I get her, because I really want her. I have very little Dendro characters at all. I really want her. She's crazy good. From what I'm aware, I'm quite sure she's still really good. Sorry if I keep pausing. I have Eula talking in my ear and it's a little annoying. I turned off the sound for you guys, but I still have Genshin in my ear. And hold on. There we go. I kind of solved it. But alrighty, I will probably see you guys at least sometime next stream schedule for sure. I'm just not sure which day. It could be a Wednesday, could be a Thursday. Hopefully not having to wait till next Monday. But we'll figure something out. Because I know there's got to at least be a good 2-3 more hours of quest. Hopefully not longer than that. Hopefully I didn't talk too much to just completely destroy the time. But yeah. And if there's any event stuff going on right now, check it out, but I highly doubt it. It's too new into the Nod Krai area. I don't think they want to throw anything off of the Archon quest. Other than that, yeah. I thank you all for staying with me in the Haven today and, you know, sticking with this Genshin quest, traveling into Nod Krai, and hopefully I will see you guys sooner than later. And yeah, have a good rest of your day as well. Yeah, thank you all for staying with me in the Haven, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!